Navigating the financial labyrinth, risks and uncertainty. The financial world is a complex system, a vast network of interconnected markets and institutions. It is full of opportunities and pitfalls, where fortunes can be made or lost in the blink of an eye. Investors and institutions constantly navigate a landscape of risks and uncertainties, making decisions that could have significant consequences. Understanding the difference between these two concepts is crucial for success in the financial arena. Risk, as we traditionally understand it, involves known probabilities and potential outcomes, allowing for calculated decisions. Uncertainty, however, delves into the unknown, where outcomes are unpredictable and probabilities are unclear, making it much harder to navigate. This V0 explores the nature of risks and uncertainties in financial markets, shedding light on how they impact decision-making. We will draw upon Alex Brazier's insightful 2018 speech, where he introduced the concepts of moonwalking bears and underwater icebergs, metaphors for hidden risks and unseen challenges. We will also delve into Frank Knight's crucial distinction between risk and uncertainty, a foundational concept in financial theory. By understanding these concepts, investors and institutions can better prepare for the unexpected and navigate the treacherous waters of the financial world, ultimately aiming for stability and success. Moonwalking bears when visible risks blindside investors. In his 2018 speech, Alex Brazier, then Executive Director for Financial Stability at the Bank of England, used the analogy of moonwalking bears to illustrate how easily visible risks can be misinterpreted. Imagine a bear walking backwards. It appears harmless, even amusing at first glance. However, this seemingly benign behavior might mask a real threat. The bear could be preparing to pounce. Similarly, in financial markets, investors often focus on obvious risks while ignoring subtle warning signs. They may misinterpret positive trends or downplay potential dangers. The global financial crisis of 2008 serves as a stark reminder of this phenomenon. Many investors were fixated on rising housing prices. They failed to recognize the underlying risks associated with subprime mortgages and lax lending standards. This oversight led to catastrophic consequences as the housing bubble burst and financial markets plummeted. To avoid being blindsided, investors must look beyond the obvious and scrutinize the less apparent risks. By doing so, they can better prepare for potential threats and make more informed decisions. Vigilance and thorough analysis are key to navigating the complex world of finance. Underwater icebergs, the perils of hidden threats. Brazier's second analogy, underwater icebergs, refers to the hidden threats lurking beneath the surface of seemingly calm financial waters. These are risks that are not immediately apparent but can have devastating consequences if left undetected. Just as a ship can be severely damaged by colliding with a submerged iceberg, so too can the financial system be crippled by unforeseen events. These hidden risks often stem from complex interconnections within the financial system. Opaque financial instruments, shadow banking activities, and interconnectedness among institutions can all contribute to the formation of these underwater icebergs. The sudden collapse of Lehman Brothers in 2008 is a prime example of how a hidden risk can trigger a systemic crisis. Proactive risk management, averting financial storms. The analogies of moonwalking bears and underwater icebergs underscore the importance of proactive risk management. Investors and institutions must look beyond the obvious and develop strategies to identify and mitigate both visible and hidden risks. This requires a deep understanding of market dynamics, robust analytical tools, and a healthy dose of skepticism. Effective risk management involves stress testing portfolios against various scenarios, implementing early warning systems, and promoting transparency in financial markets. By acknowledging the limitations of traditional risk models and embracing a more holistic approach, we can strengthen the resilience of the financial system and mitigate the impact of future crises. Section 5. Knight's crucial distinction: risk versus uncertainty. To fully grasp the challenges of navigating financial markets, we must revisit Frank Knight's seminal work, Risk, Uncertainty and Profit, from 1921. Knight makes a crucial distinction between risk and uncertainty. He argues that risk applies to situations where the probability of outcomes is known or can be reliably estimated. In contrast, uncertainty describes situations where outcomes are unpredictable and probabilities cannot be accurately assigned. This distinction is crucial for understanding how individuals and institutions make decisions under conditions of imperfect information. When dealing with risk, traditional statistical models and probability distributions can guide decision-making. However, under conditions of uncertainty, these tools may prove inadequate, requiring a different approach that acknowledges the limits of our knowledge. Section 6. Lending in the shadows, real-world examples of risk and uncertainty. The lending industry provides a compelling illustration of Knight's distinction between risk and uncertainty. In the world of finance, these concepts are not just theoretical, they have real, tangible impacts on decision-making processes. Lenders routinely assess and manage risk when evaluating loan applications. They meticulously analyze various factors to determine the likelihood of a borrower defaulting on a loan. They use credit scoring models, debt-to-income ratios, and other metrics to estimate the probability of default. These tools help lenders make informed decisions by providing a statistical basis for their risk assessments. These practices fall under the umbrella of risk management because the potential outcomes and their probabilities can be reasonably estimated based on historical data and statistical analysis. This allows lenders to predict and prepare for various scenarios. However, lending decisions can quickly shift from the realm of risk to uncertainty during periods of economic turmoil. In such times, the usual predictive models may no longer apply. Consider the 2008 financial crisis. This period serves as a stark example of how quickly conditions can change. The models used to assess creditworthiness became unreliable as housing prices plummeted and the economy spiraled downward. The assumptions that once held true were no longer valid. The previously predictable relationship between risk factors and loan defaults broke down, plunging lenders into a world of uncertainty. This shift underscores the importance of understanding both risk and uncertainty in financial decision-making. Section 7. Fintech disruption, entrepreneurial profit in the face of uncertainty. Entrepreneurs often operate in highly uncertain environments. The rise of financial technology, or fintech, provides a compelling example. Fintech startups are disrupting traditional financial services by leveraging technology to offer innovative products and services. However, they face significant uncertainty as they navigate evolving regulations, rapidly changing consumer preferences, and competition from established players. Despite these uncertainties, successful fintech entrepreneurs are able to identify and capitalize on profitable opportunities. They do so by embracing experimentation, adapting quickly to changing market conditions, and leveraging data analytics to gain insights into customer behavior. In essence, they find ways to navigate uncertainty and turn it to their advantage. Section 8. The human element. Behavioral biases and financial decision-making. No discussion of risk and uncertainty in financial markets would be complete without acknowledging the human element. Behavioral economics has shown that individuals often make irrational decisions, deviating from the predictions of traditional economic models. Cognitive biases, emotional responses, and heuristics can all influence our financial decisions, leading to suboptimal outcomes. For instance, investors may exhibit confirmation bias, seeking out information that confirms their existing beliefs while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. Or they may fall prey to the herd mentality, following the crowd even when it goes against their better judgment. Understanding these behavioral biases is crucial for both individuals and institutions seeking to make sound financial decisions in the face of uncertainty. Section 9. Conclusion: embracing uncertainty, navigating the financial seas. The financial world is inherently unpredictable. Moonwalking, bears, and underwater icebergs serve as potent reminders that we must remain vigilant in the face of both visible and hidden risks. Frank Knight's distinction between risk and uncertainty provides a valuable framework for understanding the nature of these challenges. By embracing proactive risk management, developing a deeper understanding of uncertainty, and recognizing our own behavioral biases, we can better navigate the complexities of the financial system. While we may never be able to eliminate risk and uncertainty entirely, we can develop strategies to mitigate their impact and make more informed financial decisions. The ability to adapt and learn from our mistakes will be paramount as we navigate the ever-changing landscape of financial markets.